If you're someone who deals with limited mobility, cleaning a house can feel like an absolutely daunting, if not impossible task. And all you want to do is figure out how you can manage it. And you're watching cleaning videos, but no one's really focusing on the exact struggles that you're dealing with. That's why I created a limited mobility cleaning series. This is the second video in a two-part series. If you haven't seen the first one, I've linked it for you down below. And in this video, I'm specifically featuring the products and tools that you can use or incorporate into your cleaning routine to make the job easier and more manageable on your body. I've got links to all of those products in the description box down below. Now, I have done a ton of research on this topic and I've spoken to occupational therapists as well so that I can get the latest and greatest in cleaning tech so that we can make your job a lot easier. If you're new here, welcome to the Clean My Space channel. My name is Melissa Maker. I'm an accidental cleaning expert, which means I hate to clean, but I love to find the most efficient and effective ways to get the job done right the first time. And that is why so many people love the Clean My Space channel. So if you want to join us in revolting against spending all our time cleaning, you can subscribe and I will make cleaning a lot easier for you. Also, I'm going to be referring to the Maker's Mop in this video. Maker's Clean is my sister company where I sell a number of different cleaning tools that really help make cleaning a lot easier. So I'll link to Maker's Clean down below for you. All right, let's get into it. Our criteria for choosing tools to share is to help you figure out how you can clean if you have restricted movement or limited mobility in a way that will simplify the task and make it easier on your body. So we've got everything from extendable tools to tools on wheels and a few very interesting ones that you might not have seen before. I looked at the comments from the last video and we got quite a few suggestions, some of which I already had, but a couple that I was alerted to. So I'm gonna be sharing that in this video. And on a personal note, I wanna thank everybody who left comments in the last video. I can't thank you enough for your openness, for your honesty, and for sharing your need for this type of content. So if you have cleaning tasks that you need to do where you might need to crouch or lower down for a period of time, you might find that position uncomfortable or not possible to be in. Many folks will use a chair or a stool. I've read a lot of people talk about using a shower chair, which is a great suggestion. You can even use a simple stool like the one we have in my daughter's bathroom from IKEA. But the best suggestion that I've come across is this, which is a stool on casters. It's also called a creeper seat, and I think that's a terrible name because that just sounds creepy and wrong. But why this is such a great idea is because it's heavy duty, it's got a nice padded seat so it's quite comfortable to use, and it's got a tray at the bottom for tools. So what you can do is you can load up the tray at the bottom with everything that you would need for cleaning, you can comfortably be seated, you can do your work and sort of roll along. Now I will say these casters don't have brakes on them, and if for whatever reason you feel uncomfortable with the idea of having casters, which I can understand why that might not make sense for you, definitely look for just a stationary stool. This is a great tool to use to make cleaning more comfortable and to make spaces that would otherwise be very difficult to clean more accessible. One of the daily tasks that we all have to do is vacuuming. And fortunately, we have technology on our side. We've got robot vacuums that are available, and we've got lightweight cordless vacuums. This one is my favorite. Now, I don't have a robot vacuum. I think they are terrific to maintain your home on a daily basis. They're not gonna get you that heavy duty vacuuming. And of course, you're gonna have to make sure that the floor surface that is being cleaned is clear so that your robot vacuum doesn't get caught up on it. And don't worry, I have some tools I'll be suggesting shortly to help you pick those items up out of the way. But let me talk quickly about this. This is the Dyson Omni Glide, and why I really like it is because it is so lightweight, it's extremely compact. The head maneuvers easily and beautifully. That's why it's called the Omni Glide. It can go all the way down, all the way up, and it's got a very small bin, making it lightweight. It's got a push button on off, so it doesn't require a trigger. It's very easy to use, especially for someone who deals with arthritis or chronic pain. And it's rechargeable and easy to store. So consider investing in a good vacuum, whether it's a robot vacuum or a simple stick vacuum like this, to help make that daily task easier. If you find bending down or reaching up high to be difficult, challenging, or painful, then please consider getting yourself a grabber. These are such an inexpensive solution and they go the distance. One of the first things an occupational therapist will tell you if you're someone that has limited mobility or chronic pain is to not bend down, not reach, be easy on your back. And that's why this tool is brilliant. It's very easy to use. It's just got this squeeze trigger handle and it activates the grabber. What's great is it can reach up, it can reach down. This one is what's this, about 3 feet long? I'm sure you can get extendable ones, but what I like about this is that it has a nice padded rubber grip, it's comfortable to use, and it's also something that you can easily break down. Now, I have experimented with using it at an angle like this. I can't say that's the way it was designed, but hey, it's a hack. This is fantastic for tidying things up, picking random things up that shouldn't be where they are, or for getting something down from a cupboard or a shelf. Now here's another tool that I think is great to have hanging around for tidying up. Or let's say if you drop something and you're really frustrated and don't otherwise know how to pick it up. Sometimes there are items that are too small for a grabber to reach, but it wouldn't be too difficult for this magnet on a telescopic wand to reach. Look at this. That's very convenient, very easy. It's extendable. You can use it from a seated position. You can pick up things like coins, keys, small little implements. As long as it's metal, it's good to go. And then when you're done, you can simply close it back up and store it away. A simple tool like a spray bottle can be really difficult for folks with limited mobility or chronic pain to use because of the repetitive motion of squeezing. So a spray bottle like this wouldn't make sense for you. Now a spray bottle like this might be a better choice. This is considered a mister, and this is a Clorox product, but I'm gonna show you how it works. By simply pressing the trigger once, it releases a fairly large spray and you can sort of move it around. Now you can buy refillable versions of these spray bottles and I'll link those for you down below. There are also electric spray bottles that you can buy that are either battery powered or you can recharge them. And what you would do there is fill it with the product that you want to use, and then you would simply press a trigger and allow the product to disperse rather than you having to do spraying. Now I know that sounds bourgeoisie, but I will say if cleaning is important to you and a repetitive motion is difficult, this is going to make that job feel significantly easier. So what I like about the electric spray bottle or the misting spray bottle is that it does a lot of the work for you so that you can work easier and smarter, not harder. Now this is an extendable electric scrubber. And I have to say, when these first came out, I really questioned whether or not they were gimmicky, but I've tried them and they are great. Now, why I think they're so cool, first of all, is because they're extendable, so you can use them at whatever height is comfortable for you, whether you need to reach up or get down. They're rechargeable. It's lightweight. It's easy to take apart and assemble. And it comes with a multitude of heads so that you can pop them on and accomplish different cleaning tasks. What I also like about this is it has 2 speeds and it makes light work of some really difficult cleaning tasks. For example, scrubbing grout, scrubbing a glass shower door, getting into those tub and tile areas that are grimy and have heavy duty buildup. These are things that I've seen a lot of people comment about and wonder, how do I deal with this? How do I apply the right amount of pressure to scrub and get these things cleaned? Well, this tool is going to do that for you. And because it comes with all of these different heads, it really can clean a number of different surfaces. And I really like that about this tool. It provides a lot of flexibility and it solves a lot of problems. The dome brush is perfect for cleaning tubs and sinks. The large flat brush is great for cleaning floor, glass surfaces, bathroom doors, even the mirror. The corner brush is great for cleaning grout, windowsills, and those other tough and tight spots that can be hard to clean. It also comes with 2 different sponge heads that can be swapped out. They have Velcro on the back so they can easily be affixed and changed. You've got a soft non-scratch sponge, and then you have one with abrasive webbing here for heavy duty cleaning. I'm thinking something like a barbecue or an oven. Like with any cleaning tool, you want to make sure that you test it in a hidden area first so that you don't cause any damage to the surface that you're cleaning. In the last video, I talked about the importance of having a rolling cart and just how helpful and handy these can be. We also talked about having smaller satellite cleaning kits around the house. Now, if this is something that you don't want to do, a rolling cart is invaluable. Now, the reason I like this one in particular is actually for a few reasons. First of all, the casters have brakes on them, which is great. Second, a lot of you mentioned the importance of having handles. This indeed does have handles. It also has different baskets or areas that you can store, your sponges, anything that's wet, cleaning brushes. It's got hooks over here for your cleaning cloths. Of course, it's stackable. And I've even put my drink on here. And the reason I show you that is because when you're cleaning and moving around the house, oftentimes you might want to bring other things with you, whether it's your phone, a drink, and having a rolling cart like this just gives you the ability to stock it up with whatever you need and roll it around from place to place. Another cleaning tool-ish that I've been talking about for years is a laundry tri-sorter. This does so much when it comes to keeping laundry organized and easy to move around. And for folks with chronic pain or limited mobility, the fact that you have this on casters makes it easy not only to move around your room or your home if you need to get it out of the way. Also, it makes sorting and managing laundry easier, and when it does come time for you to do laundry, you can simply lift out one of the bags here that you use for lights, colors, darks, or laundry, towels, something else, whatever the case may be. And this just makes doing your laundry much more easy and much more accessible. If you're going to a laundromat, you can also take out one of these bags and bring it with you instead of having to transfer something into a laundry basket. So in general, I find these to be very, very handy. It also means that you don't have to bend down to pick up a laundry hamper. It's just a much more convenient way to get your laundry done and gives you a ton of flexibility. This is a tool that I think is critical for anyone to have who deals with chronic pain or limited mobility, and it is the Maker's Mop. Now, yes, it does bear my name, but it is amazing for many reasons. First of which is it's extendable, and it's pretty easy to extend. Why this is so great is the same reason I love that electric scrubber, because it allows you to get up high or down low without having to cause strain on your body. This can do everything from dusting ceiling corners, crown molding, light fixtures, baseboards. It can even clean walls. My mom even uses this to do her bathroom cleaning. She just affixes one of these heavy-duty mop pads and she cleans her shower and her tub using this. There are so many different uses for it. And then of course, it can sweep and mop your floor as well. So having a Maker's Mop is a great choice. The other thing you can do, and you can actually see I have a microfiber cloth affixed here, so it's great for general dusting. If you want to dust a surface, you can just pop a microfiber cloth on there. But the other thing you can do is make what I call the cleaning ghost, which is by simply putting a microfiber cloth right on top of the handle. You can close it up with an elastic band over here, and then you can use this to get into tight corners or small spaces around the house. Those crevices, those put the finishing detail on your cleaning, and if you find that really hard to accomplish, something like the Cleaning Ghost makes that job very, very easy. I'll also say the Maker's Mop has won some awards, and I've got a link for that down below. In the first video, I actually got a lot of comments about the need for an extendable mop, and we also got a lot of comments from people who have the Maker's Mop and love using it for that purpose. There's also some great technology that's available for folks with limited mobility, physical limitations, or chronic pain. And I want to remind you that if you have like a medical alert necklace while you're cleaning, is a great time to wear one. You never know when a fall can happen, and it is so good to have something like that on you. It gives both you and your family peace of mind. If you're someone that has an Apple Watch, it actually has a fall detection feature on it. I'm gonna link down below for you how you can set this up. It is so important because it will detect a hard fall, and then it can either call 911 or emergency contacts if it detects that. It's a great feature, and it's something that requires no more than just a few clicks of a button. Apple also just announced some new technology that involves eye tracking. I'm gonna link the press release for you down below. But essentially what it does is it gives folks that have limited mobility the ability to use their eyes to navigate their smartphone or their tablet. So check into this, because if you're someone who wants to, say, watch a Clean My Space video or navigate your phone or your tablet while you're cleaning, it enables you to do so without actually having to use your hands. There are some other really cool features that they announced as well that will all be in the press release, but you gotta see this very, very cool information about the eye tracking tech. I am so appreciative to everyone who was open and vulnerable enough to share in the comments in our last video. And again, if you haven't seen it, I'm linking it for you down below, and I really encourage you to check it out. It's even surprising to me how many people have chronic pain or physical limitations and how valuable this content is. I was overwhelmed when I was reading the comments, and my whole team was on top of the comments. We talked a lot about it. It brought up a lot of conversation behind the scenes, and I just want you to know that we see you, we hear you, and we're doing what we can to make sure that we get you the information that you need. So I encourage you to leave any additional comments down below with suggestions, questions, or any other content you would like to see that can better help you perform cleaning and organizing tasks. Look, having limited mobility and chronic pain can make cleaning feel almost impossible. And that's why having the right tools to support you on your cleaning journey are so important. And that brings me to this week's comment question, which is, what is the product or tool that I mentioned in this video that you think would help you out the most? Let me know in the comments down below. Alternatively, if there's something that you use that I haven't mentioned in this video, please mention it as well. I would love to learn about it. If you want solutions to your everyday cleaning problems, I've got the answer for you. It's in the form of my email newsletter called The Dirty Dish, and I will put a link for you to subscribe to that down below. If you like what we do here at the Clean My Space channel, consider becoming a member and supporting me and my very small team. Now, if you haven't done so already, make sure that you check out the first part of this series, which is the video over here that talks about routines, strategies, and techniques you can use to make cleaning easier if you've got limited mobility or chronic pain. And if you haven't done so, make sure that you subscribe to the Clean My Space channel. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.